Hello, welcome back to this Let's Play of Enderal. I'm Lola, and last we left off, we were at the farm doing a mission for the young boy Silas. Before we get going, however, I was reading books earlier, and I recognised that I hadn't read the Wishing Well Suncoast words. I think that was from the well I found near Yarrow's house. A golden chalice, a grass-coloured stone, bring me back this so I shan't be alone. Bring my heart back to me. Okay, yeah, so that wasn't just part of the quest. And I also noticed the little boy mentioned the shrine for the next clue. I did go to the shrine, but I didn't explore it properly, so I'm just going to go back there now. And then we'll carry on into the village. Read old inscription. At the beginning of the current, a big stone with a raised, bleak tree in the west. Okay, so I'm guessing that's sort of out of town. So it'll be to the west somewhere there, maybe? Right, okay, so we'll leave that quest for now. The hearts we can't do at the moment. We need to find a use for the key, but we also need to talk with Yara's childhood friend, Alfred. We also need to sell a load of stuff because I'm very over-encumbered at the moment. So we're just going to talk to some people around this area, and then we're going to head into Riverville. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Riverville. Is this Riverville Marek's farm? Are you Marek? Nope, you're not.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Alright. Bit rude. Let's check what's in here. Hello? You're not speaking to me. Jura sickle stroke. This is all stealing. Again, a long book that I don't want to steal, so unless I get it in my own inventory, I will probably leave it for now. I just flicked along there in case anyone wants to pause and read it. It is also number 12, so I kind of want to read stuff in order. I'll come back here if I do need to read it. She just burps. You're waiting until I left the house to let wind. That was funny. Stritzel. Bad dog. Why are you a bad dog? That was rude. This farm's not very friendly. He calls me a foreigner. I tell off the dog and she burps in my face. What are you doing, child? I went there, but there was only another poem. At the beginning of the current, a big stone with a raised bleak tree in the west.
Oh my, this is getting really confusing. Maybe we should just take a look around. What do you think? We were right about the shrine, so maybe the next clue is also hidden somewhere near here. I will wait right here.
Okay, so I have to go looking for it. Well, I'll come across it at some point. Tree to the west, was it? I've already forgotten. Hello, guard. Carenio... That's a name? Jesus Christ.
Yes?
I'm new to the city and I'm looking for work. Do you know where I can find any?
Work, huh? If you know a thing or two about herbs and the healing arts, you should talk to the mayor. His companion has been sick for moons now. Poor Mathilda. I've never met a woman more generous than her. She doesn't deserve that.
Okay, the voice from the water. Ask the mayor about the problems of his wife. Is there any news?
News? Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30 dead novices.
I'm investigating at the
boy.
moment.
How could something like this happen? Within the Order?
The Magister seemed upset in his notes and diaries. So something must have gone very, very wrong. He just seemed depressed, to be honest, which fair dues because I can't remember her name, but this woman had died, hadn't she? Guessing this is the... Oh, I thought this was the stables, but clearly not.
Yes?
Excuse me, I'm new to this area. Do you happen to have any tips?
Well, maybe I do. But why don't you ask one of your 1,000 wives, Coleman? I have nothing to say to you. Now shove off.
I'm guessing that's because I'm Coranian? Was it the book, or I'd read somewhere, I can't remember, they had a lot of relationships or sort of in groups or something? Are you always this friendly?
Of course. Especially to people of your kind. Now excuse me. I have to go.
It's very rude. People are very racist here. The poor Coranian. I wonder if people will speak to me less because of what I picked. Can't take anything here. I could steal, but I'm not going to become a burglar right now. Just out of interest, what's in the chest? I will leave everything for now. Right, let's carry on up to the village. Could go to Ark. No, I'm not going there yet. I will leave all that. Take the lavender. I will take a carrot, and that sack's empty. Do you have anything to say, Marek Sicklestroke?
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Thank you for the advice. I think I already have a smoking pipe, don't I? Do I have a smoking pipe? I think I do. Yes, I already have one. The Drunken Bee. Is this the tavern?
Hmm?
Villager.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you are
Nothing to say?
She was feared and desired. Beggars, thieves, and murderers were
Should I start gambling? I'll talk to everyone first and then I might do a bit of gambling.
worshipped and revered.
War on Nerum. War on Kile.
Kile, that's how it's pronounced.
The fuck is wrong with this world?
I'm not sure.
Band were passing through her hands.
Lilith? Where do the songs you sing come from?
It depends. Some of them are ancient Enderalian traditions. Some have been written by famous bards, and some of them I've collected through my journeys.
May I wish for a
What would
specific
you
song?
like to hear?
Song of the Last Sunset, the Song of the Vatirs, the Song of the Wayward Wanderer, the Song of the Whisperwood, the Song of the Wild Mages. Blimey, there's a lot. I'm going to do Whisperwood because I swear that's related to the book I just read.
Sure.
Is it? I can't remember.
Murmuring, whispering, creaking, and crackling.
Nice song.
Can you hear?
Is it important?
Not really. I'm new in the area. Are there any interesting places around?
Interesting in terms of skullduggery and adventuring, you mean? There's the Three River Watch further north, an abandoned trading post.
I have been there.
Probably been there already. And then there's a Pyrean ruin on the lake down south, Sharoth or whatever they call it. There are lots of undead around though, at least according to the hunter, Matumiao. And of course, there's Castle Goldfirth on the outmost cliff in the southwest. But I'd give that a wide berth if I were you.
Is that the castle I saw? I see. What's the story behind the castle?
Ah, well, I only know the rumours, and they're as old as my grandfather. Apparently, the castle belonged to a count who ruled over the Suncoast some centuries ago and fell victim to some sort of tragedy. Bottom line, the castle is dangerous and brimming with ghosts. And as much as I'd like to dismiss that as nonsense, lots of travellers come here telling us about these strange noises.
Was that the
they heard
Countess
through
in
castle
the
at night.
Miner's book?
As I said, I'd give it a wide
Dora.
berth.
I'll think about it.
Which means I can't wait
Yes,
to go there,
it does.
doesn't it? Pray to Melfast
Do
for
love a good
protection,
fight.
then. You'll need it.
Thank you. Is that being updated on the map, or...? I guess not. No, wait, it hasn't. It hasn't been updated on the map. Butcher of Ark, Follow the Fire. Again, read that. The Holy Order. I might read this now. The Holy Order, it protects and reigns from the beginning of time to the present day, unyielding and unbreakable. At its apex, the sacred lightborn, Malphas. Since the beginning, the Order has been the driving force in Enderal, both in political and religious regard. Its roots go back to the creation of the country, when Vyn was still young and the bygone sea blue and pure. The eye in which the snake resides watches over everything and everyone. Somebody's just burped. Its keepers in red, its arcanists in white clad, spread and uphold its doctrines through the land. As the highest institution in Enderal, the eternal, clear principles of the path are its foundation, allocating every member of society a secure spot under Malphas's benevolent cloak. Directly below Divine Malphas is the post of Grand Master, holding military decisional power of Enderal's troops. His influence spans across outposts on several continents. He too is revered, albeit not such a high degree as Malphas in his divinity. As the post of Seneschal, Malphas's deputy, the Grand Master, forms the fourth and highest signet of the Order. Below this pinnacle of power is the third signet, where the hierarchy splits into two branches: the military and the arcane, represented by the signet leader and the Magister, respectively. A new member of the Order begins their career as a novice, generally only pure-blooded Enderalians. Usually nobles can apply for an entrance exam for the novitate. During the years following admission, they have to prove themselves as a novice and to be allowed to ascend to the first signet. In exceptional cases, examinees outside the Sublime Path with particular talents can be granted the novitate and thus the chance to be admitted into the Order. For such a chosen one, it is not easy to shine among novices of higher standing, but some have proven that it is possible to rise above one's humble beginnings and serve the Order. Every year a trial is held in which the resilience of the mind is put to the test. Only the most talented novices are allowed to participate, which is why some have to wait a very long time for this opportunity. Those who pass the trial move on from the novitate to the first signet, becoming true members of the Order. The army and the city guard are tightly interwoven with the hierarchy of the Order. Banner masters of the second signet on the military path and commanders of the army are the same executive tier. This way it is guaranteed that full control of the troops remain within the Order. Legal verdicts are passed by the tribunal, a part of the Order, made up of 13 ambassadors. These ambassadors of the populace are elected every 5 years from every layer of society. Although the clergy, led by the high priest, does hold influence, it is not actually part of the Order. Like the troops, the clergy is instead subordinate to the Order. Thus the Holy Order is the central organ of morality, faith, and the regulation in Enderal. Interesting. I do like the background to this Holy Order. It's very controlling, but interesting to read about.
Can you feel the breath?
Let's speak to the barman.
Another exhausted
innkeeper.
soul. What do you need? Welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?
I want something to drink. What have you got?
Oh, a bit of this.
Oh, the famous line.
The roast rabbit is
Bit of
really
this and a
good.
bit of that.
Take a look for yourself.
cake vegan soup. That's a good addition. Provides elongated health regeneration out of combat. The higher your health total, the more health will be regenerated. Heals you for 3 points of health. To be honest, food seems like a sorry about that. Food seems like a good way to go. So I might buy some. Peaceweed. That makes ambrosia, so I'm gonna buy 2 pieces of peaceweed. Buy a portion of vegan soup. A lot of wine. I can just get wasted again here. Anything for me to sell? I don't really want to eat raw meat, that's the thing. Can I cook it? I'll leave my food for now, but I'm wondering if I could cook the meat to make it sort of more... What if I get poisoned or something? I won't get a room for now.
Travels.
Although it is close to the night. I'm going to just explore the inn, talk to everyone. I think I'm over encumbered. Let's just eat an ingredient, shall we? Fingers crossed I don't get poisoned. Yeah, it's fine. Right, can't pick up anything else. Guessing these are just the rooms. Blood moon. I dreamt of the blood moon. Sorrowfully he sat on his majestic throne amidst the firmament, overseeing the desolate countryside with tear-filled eyes. The soft red glow with which he covered fields and meadows as the layer out would cover a pale child, and the crimson blanket of velvet and oblivion bedewed my soul like the shadows of those long, pale trees, their bleak faces forever in defiance of the endless breeze. I feel as if a part of me died the moment I beheld the unnatural moonlight dying away on the ground. This foreignness in the familiar, this unfounded melancholia, this yearning for places far away, for impossible architecture, for all things inhuman and incomprehensible, for things threatening to erase my sanity, all of this only because of the moon. The moon who sat up there as if he was an age-old child, sallow and pale like a long-forgotten corpse. I dreamt of the blood moon. They a werewolf? Okay, a geographical overview. Again, I don't want to steal. I'm just going to look at the lands. So there is Enderal. Keeley. Erazil. Kira. Nerim. Scarag Islands. That was in the Necromancy book. Well, the Scarags. Mir Aranath. Arkant Went. Interesting, interesting.
Malphas's blessings.
Ulmar Sunstone.
A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Yeah, it's not the best time, is it? Okay, I won't unlock that door. Should I do a bit of gambling before I get a room? Table is currently unoccupied. Come back in the evening or night to play. I mean, it is the evening, but I guess no one wants to play a game with me. Okay, so I have explored most of this area. Wash?
A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Been that way, been this way. Right, I'm going to get a room then for the night. It's only 6:14, but
Another
I'm a bit exhausted,
soul.
like she said.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a room. Anything available?
Aye, there is. It may not be the palace of the Golden Queen, but it is comfy, lice-free, and affordable.
That's
What do you
perfect.
say?
You're in the way. Sounds good, I'll take it.
Wonderful. I'll open up the room for you. Sleep soundly.
So I presume I'm just going to look for my room. Is it the locked one? She said she'd open it up for me. I'm guessing it is. Tome 12. So once I find number 1, I'll read that. That I can't take. I'll flick along though in case anyone wants to read it themselves. Cool. Sleep. I'm gonna do 14 hours because in Skyrim it was 8 AM when like the shops and stuff started to open. So I'm just gonna have a massive long sleep because this is the first time I've been somewhere comfortable in a while. I'm awake. Right, let's head out. So it's 8:24 AM. Quest marker there, what's that for? Is that the tree? I've discovered Riverville.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? I bet you've got a lot of stories to tell.
I mean, yeah, probably. Is there a local map? Ah, Alfred. Okay. Let's speak to Alfred. Alfred.
Who are you?
Just a traveller. You are Alfred, right? The childhood friend of a man named Yarrow.
Yarrow. This is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
You've heard about it?
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? How?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Do I sit as well? Okay.
Well, Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age, I assume?
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe.
8 bandits.
She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
Transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the Order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Yeah, he missed your best friend. He just disappears. Is it that uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
So what do you mean by I always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade. Underneath all this there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Do you feel sorry for Alfred? Alright, thank you for the help.
Yes, of course.
Tell Jesper about Alfred's stories. That was a sad story. So Jesper's still in Yarrow's house. Okay, well, I'm not going there yet. I heard the guys talking about something bad happened to Matilda and how the mayor doesn't deserve that. I should ask the mayor. I'm going to explore Riverville first. That was sad, that. I'll go in his house just to have a little look, see if there's maybe a note or anything. Sorry, Alfred, I'm just in your house. Playing the guitar in the background. No, you're not. Cool. Back out we go. Let's continue on to Riverville, explore this area, have some look at some areas outside, and then we'll go back to Jesper. The market. Just what I need. Tannerman?
Yeah? What do you want?
Are your wares for sale?
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Trading. Right, this is good. I'm gonna sell you my stuff first. Daggers can go. One longbow can go. I feel like if I've got a woodcutter's axe, I don't need the hatchet, so that can go. I'm going to stick to swords, so the mace can go, the war axe can go. Now, I'm not being a two-handed person, but do you think you can disenchant in this game? I kind of want to keep this, because it is enchanted. So I'm not going to sell that for now. Sorry, I'm just messing with my chair here. Yeah, not as good as I've got on. I'm wearing 33, I can get rid of that. 13, that can go, that can go. One pair of gauntlets can go, one shield, all the light armour. The hood. Again, I kind of want to keep in case I can disenchant. If I can't, like, sort of if I don't find anywhere to disenchant here, I'll sell them. But at the moment, I'll keep all my ingredients. Don't need the dividers, the knife can go. Get rid of the toolbox. Plane can go. Keep all the blueprints. I'll keep that for now. I'm down to 252. Ingredients are weighing me down quite a lot. Leave that for now. Does he have anything to buy? I'm not using daggers. Hunting bow's better. Only 821 as well. Increases your health by 10 points. 346 though, that's expensive. I'm not spending all my money on that. I am gonna buy the hunting bow, sell my longbow, and I will favourite the hunting bow. Yeah, let me favourite the hunting bow a second. And that can go to... What was it on? 5.
Bless it.
Thank you. Just gonna see how many. So I have no memory points, obviously. I do have crafting points. 8 learning points. So I can buy quite a few learning books.
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
One-handed, two-handed, sneak, heavy armor. I'm technically novice, but I can buy that. And let's see if a crafting book works. Increases lockpicking. I'll do that. I did need it to get into that place. Let's do one more heavy arm book. Walk blessed, thank you. Gets under food. Heavy armor. Heavy armor.
Walk blessed.
That's always good. That should be fine. Do you have anything to say?
Can I help you?
Anything worthwhile for an adventure in these parts?
Blazes, why do travelers always think I'm here to answer their questions? But, well, let me think. You should take a look at the beach right behind Merrick's farm. The tides wash all kinds of plunder ashore. You should go armed, though. There's a lot of king's crabs around.
I'm looking for any work. Do you know where I can find any?
I know this old alchemist woman from the nobles' quarter has been getting on the guards' nerves for weeks. Something about her son, I think. You could pay her shop a visit and see what she needs. Maybe that'll stop her from bothering us.
Is there any news?
What? You mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing? No, none. Just be careful when you're outside the walls.
How about that? Another traveler. I thought I was the only one still traveling these lands.
Hello, fellow traveler.
Hello.
They just sit on their asses and hope things...
You surely get around a lot. Have you learned anything that might come in handy as for an adventurer?
That's a good question. Let me think. I'm not sure if this helps, but an innkeeper told me lately that because of the Red Madness, very few prospectors are bold enough to go to the Shadow Steel mines in the Powder Desert anymore. If you have the smithing skills and want to find some precious ore, you should check one of the mines there.
Okay, do you have anything to trade? I found some stuff.
What do you need?
Trade food, really, don't you? Yeah, not really. I use spider venom. Potion of the woe, to be honest, I will use. I'm never going to use this scroll of the boons, if I'm being honest. I'm going to sell them. Oh, and you can buy books as well. Two of that, so I'm going to sell. I've got 3 of that. Yep, that'll do for now.
Travels.
Found a secure chest. Items which you place in a secure chest can't be lost or stolen. You can find them in every settlement and near myriad towers. And all of them share the same inventory. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. So, since we've got a shared chest, the books I've currently read, I'm going to put in the chest. Read that. Read that. Read that. Do I need to keep that because of a quest, or no? No, it just says read all the volumes. That's nice, that's very nice. I could also, in the future, store all my ingredients in here, but I first want to go to an alchemist's and use them. If I can. Keep the food on me. Potions, I do have a lot of potions. I could sell some, to be honest, but I'll leave them for now. Vexen.
All you'll ever need, but please, take a look.
Anything interesting around
Apart
here?
from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. You don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vatirs, brigands. This
Yeah, I've already
country has
encountered a
seen better
Vatir.
times. Walk blessed.
What have you got in
all
stock?
you'll ever need, but please take a look.
The bread's very nice, actually. My health, so I am going to buy 3 of those. You can't take anything else. Vynroot, I feel like I'm going to need. I'm going to buy that. Very quickly, what do I need for ambrosia? Baldrus root and Vynroot. Do you have any Baldrus root?
What a beautiful day. All you'll ever need. But please, take a look.
I will. You don't have any Baldrus root. Okay.
Walk blessed. You're right. Was it
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
I haven't been there.
Wow. Nice sword.
Thanks, kid. It's nice, isn't it? Hello? I'm new to the area. Do you happen to have any tips for me?
Just be wary of your outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
You're a hunter, right? How's the situation in the wilderness?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone.
Yeah, the wolves are a
sight,
bit of a problem.
and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about. Oh, blazes. Where's this supposed to lead? Farewell.
Someday, I'll go to Ark. Everything's supposed to be so huge and shiny.
So Ark's probably the main village or city.
Please leave. Have you heard?
Okay.
Neramis, please leave.
I'm not meant to be in here. I don't want to be arrested, so I'm gonna go. I will leave. It's not night or anything. She must just not want me in here. Hello,
You're
kid.
not from here, are you? I heard you talk. Ooh,
Nothing to say? Is this the mayor's house? What's up here, just out of interest? Okay, so that's the temple, and that's the mayor's house.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Notice board. Bounty missions and petitions are announced on this notice board. Search wanted in Riverville. The pathless one, Redrick Borenstone, is wanted for multiple frauds and aggravated robbery. He is sturdy, has blue eyes and blonde hair. He is said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. There are 180 Enderalian pennies issued for his death. Yeah, I'm accepting the contract. Kill Redrick Borakut. He's committed multiple cases of robbery and fraud. Hid himself in a cave close to Riverville. I have to defeat him if I want the bounty. Okay, it's fairly close. I've taken a bounty mission already. Don't know what these are for, but I'm going to take the spare parts. General store. Kuro Molgerson.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you see anything you like.
Where do you get your wares from?
That depends. Some I get from adventurers, some from other merchants, and some I gather myself in old ruins and the like. Or should I say, gathered. Nowadays, you can't even set foot into a deserted house without getting eaten by lost ones. What sad times we're living in.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, a bit of this.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
Feel free to take a look.
Okay. Nope, you don't have any of that stuff I wanted. potion. You see, I don't really use the... I've used the regenerate, but I don't really use the increase in points potion, so I'm going to sell them. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. Sell those two, they're a bit worse. I'll sell one shock. I don't really need mana enchantments. I'll sell that. Sell that. Sell the fine clothes. Keep the Staff of Flames. I'm gonna sell the Staff of Healing. Do you have any better armor? No, you don't really have much. Buy a one-handed? Yeah.
Walk blessed.
Handed increased to 19. Am I meant to be buying a lot of those? Or sort of leave it as it is? Because at the moment I'm doing alright. Blade Dancer / Keeper. Still have some learning points left. But I don't want to spend all my money. So I'll leave it for now. You can always come back and buy more.
Sir?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, I think we're going to end this episode here. Next time, we're going to venture into the mayor's house and ask about Mathilda. Problem with his wife. But it's been good exploring this area, finding Riverville. Yeah, so join me next time. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.